Hello, everyone. It's Father Aaron, the Dungeon Minister. And with us today, a special guest.
I'm Fleetwood.
There's Fleetwood. We are here to roll up some characters because CleriCon is nigh. We're getting ourselves ready for the big day, and part of that is going to be having some pre-gens, some pre-generated characters available. So, yeah, that's what we're up to. I hope everyone is doing well out there. So we've got a few folks, and that is awesome. So to start with tonight, what we're going to do, I'm going to be sorting through some characters. So I thought I would have to roll stuff up. But as it turns out, I have an absolute sheaf of pre-rolled characters from previous years. Some of them were played. And so I'm going to go through those and take out, hello, Dungeon Matrons Machinations. Howdy to you too. I'm going to go through these and I'm going to, I've already gone through and taken out the ones that were played by people who are not in my games this year. Actually, I only looked at one game. I better look at the other game and make sure. I don't think anyone in these games. I'll look again. But I'm going to take out people who played in the games and have a character but aren't coming back this year or aren't playing in my game this year because they may play at a later date and want to play that character again. I'm going to take them out. I do have some characters of people who are signed up for my games this year, and I'm going to set those aside in case those repeat players, want to play their former characters again. And then I just need to find out if there's any class that I don't have represented, that I don't have any representation from. And then I'm going to, at the end, I'll roll up some of those maybe. Fleetwood, what are you going to be doing?
I will be running a Call of Cthulhu scenario. I call it What's Under the University.
Okay.
My dad here knows What's Under the University because he's played it. And I need a good piling of characters because a terrifying number of people were willing to play in my game.
I would know. They're all very nice. Oh, well, Kevin's a little terrifying, but no, they're all lovely people. So you're going to be rolling up, and what we're going to do for that portion is Fleetwood is going to roll them. And I'm going to do a little switcheroo with the cameras. Fleetwood's going to roll up the characters, and I am going to fill out the sheets online because neither he or I have particularly good handwriting, so it's better to do electronically. So he'll be doing that. Okay.
My friends assure me that my handwriting is too small to be legible by powerful microscopes. So
there you go. The good news is he's got a career in the intelligence industry because he can write notes and no one will ever read them. So I'm going to start out here before I go much further. I'm just going to start out looking at making sure none of these folks are in my second game because I'm running 2 games this year. So I just want to make sure. Oh gosh. Bless you, Catherine's signing up for a double dip into the world, the mad mind of the Dungeon Minister. She's gonna be playing twice, but looks like no. Okay, so. Nope. Okay. So, no, I don't have anyone who's in the second game. So I can just go ahead now. So I've got from last year and the year before, Mage's Musings, the first year, played a dwarf, Grim Coalfist. And the second year, I thought I had trashed all of these sheets. I hadn't. I still had them. But he chose a different character for the second year. He ended up as Reek, the magic user Reek. So inspired perhaps by Game of Thrones. I hope it's not that kind of Reek, but anyway. And so he has two choices, and then I also have Philomena the Halfling for Catherine, and oh yeah, no, hang on, Reek was from the first year. That was a different Sean. That was General Nut. Mage's Musing's other character was Vinificus, the magic user. Philomena the Halfling, and General Nut the second year also has two characters because he played Father Glenn Williams. Glenn Williams is the community where the con happens. So those are there if they want to play them again. Beyond that, I'm just going to go through and see what I've got. Dwarf, Thief. I remember I had a lot of thieves for some reason last year. I had a whole bunch. Magic user, Elf. Thief, another thief. Fighter. We only had one fighter last year. It turned out to be okay, but cleric. Okay, so I've got two clerics, two fighters, an elf, a dwarf, a magic user, and three thieves. So plenty of thieves. Another elf, another cleric, another thief, another fighter. I haven't seen any halflings other than the one I need. So I'd probably need a couple more, at least one more halfling to choose from. I don't see any more magic users either. Here's another thief. Good heavens. Thieves are really over. Don't roll up any thieves. That's what I'm saying right now. Don't roll up any thieves.
Or never have too many thieves.
Never have too many thieves. Well, I think you can. I've got three clerics, only two elves. That's probably okay. Three fighters. Three fighters. So yeah, I'm looking at. I need more magic users. Oh, here's a halfling. Here's a halfling. That's good. Yet another cleric. Okay, now some of these. The other thing I need to do is look at the levels. So I want to keep them a similar level. So here's a thing I'm going to do. Some of these older characters are lower level. I'm going to level up any character that was from a previous session. If they want to play them again, they will be leveled up. But yeah, I'm going to have to level up some of these. And then I have some. I remember this. My first year, I was going to run 2 games, and it just turned out with the way things happened that the second game didn't happen the first year, and so I have a whole bunch of high-level characters. So I think what I'm going to do is probably demote some of these high-level ones and promote some of the low-level ones, and find a nice middling second, third level. But I need more magic users at any rate, and I've got a few in here, I think. I have to be able to pull out a handful at least. Okay, so as it happens, I'm pretty good for characters. I forgot that I still had this absolute, binder full of.
Alzheimer's doesn't run in this family.
It gallops. He's heard the joke before. It does really though. I found myself this year particularly so forgetful. I'm forgetting half anything. You miss your halfling roll that disguised herself as a human child. Now, what advantage did that get? I suppose you'd be more trusted. You wouldn't be. People wouldn't suspect you of roguing about. All right, so what we're going to do here is we'll see how this works. I don't know. I don't know right now. What I'm going to do is try to switch cameras on you. And Okay.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. I don't quite know what happened, other than disaster, but we're back. Okay, and now I'm going to share. Shoot. There. So you're going to be able to see what, as Fleetwood rolls the characters, you'll be able to see, and I'm going to enter them into the system and save them. All right. Fleetwood, take us away.
All right. So I have 5 players signed up, so I'm gonna try to generate 10 characters. Not necessarily all on the stream, and that might take a while. I'm gonna save a lot of the sort of math for later, but I'm gonna get the majority of it down right now. So, for those of you who only play D&D, Call of Cthulhu has a few more stats. We've got strength, constitution, dexterity, intelligence, size, power, appearance, and education, which is a different thing than intelligence. Just you'll get the hang of it. We're gonna start with strength, rolling 3d6 multiplied by 5.
You'll have to do the math because I'm lousy at math.
I'm pretty good. All right, that is a 9 multiplied by 5 is 45.
Now,
correct me if I'm wrong.
The half and the fifth. Oh, it automatically. This is a nice.
It's very fancy.
Nice.
Moving down to Constitution, it's the same deal. 12 times 5, that's 60. I think.
Yes.
Now I'm second doubting myself.
No, you're right. You're right on that. That's okay.
Moving to Dexterity, which is slightly different. It has an automatic 6 on one of the dice. Plus 6. You know, it's kind of funky, but it works. 10 times 5 is 50.
Easy. All
right. All right. Next up is... Hold on. Erase that. I'm wrong.
You're wrong?
Yeah, I was wrong about the dex thing. Okay. Apologies.
Why were you wrong about the dex thing?
That was supposed to be size. I'm looking at my notes, not the right notes.
I was running down the sheet. It's strength, con, dex, int.
Hold on. No, it's... All right, just go back. We'll re-rolling for dexterity.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably a good thing. 11. One better.
All right.
That is 55. Now we're going to...
I have intelligence next.
Intelligence. Yeah, we can do that.
It's just going down the sheet.
Yeah, we'll just go down the sheet. Intelligence is... This time I know it's automatic 6 on one of the dice.
Is it?
Yeah, 13.
13.
What's that?
65, I think. Yes.
65, yes. We're not particularly gifted. This family is not gifted at mathematics.
Well, Touchberry's not bad at it, and Bob Johnny's actually quite good at it, but he's in the other room watching Blackadder. So.
We're gonna now do size, which is another thing where you have a auto 6 on one of the dice. That is 12. That is
60.
60. Okay.
Pow. Pow. This is your ability to punch people in a comic book fashion.
This is power. Force of will. It does govern sanity. So you really want a nice high roll here.
Did you hear the sigh in his voice when I made that dad joke? Long suffering.
Yeah, this is what I put up with. Oh, this guy's...
He's going to go insane.
This guy's losing it. He's starting out with 30 power and has 30 sanity.
He's quite intelligent, but he's on the edge.
Okay, so I think I know where I can go with this.
Well, not quite intelligent. Actually, you haven't gotten anything above a 13.
So we're going to go to appearance.
Appearance.
Which is basically the equivalent of charisma.
Yeah, right. Sort of.
That's a number 10, so 50.
50. This is a very mid character here.
He's a middling character in almost every respect. And now we're going to education. This is when you get an automatic 6.
Really? I wish I got
Basically, this is how intelligence and education are different. It's that they basically serve a similar role.
Okay. This is like the things you've gathered.
That is a 13 modified, so that's a 65.
65. Well, not a 30 sanity so much as a 30 power, which will affect his insanity.
Trust me here.
This is Fleetwood is rolling up for its seventh
edition.
Seventh edition. Again, I don't know how many changes there were between editions.
Very few.
I don't know.
First and second. First edition was I've never played. I've looked at the rulebook. It was a lot different. First and second used a D20 mechanic.
Okay.
Third switched to the D100 percentile, whatever you want to call it, mechanic, and it's pretty much stayed the same since, with very minor changes.
Okay.
All right, now we have
all right.
We have one last score to roll. We're gonna have to roll this character's luck, and he's gonna need it.
Yes, he is.
It's 3d6 by 5. Pretty simple. Oh Lord. 7.
So 35.
35 luck.
So he's not lucky, and he's probably gonna go insane. What's his starting sanity? 2?
No, well, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just sort of following the rules. Okay, so this is where I have to make some more choices about like who this character is. So we're setting it in a college. So with these stats, I'm gonna assume he's probably gonna be a student.
Student, should I put that in?
As occupation, put down student. That puts him in the 20 to 39 years old range, which gives him an improvement check for education. Basically, what that means, I'm gonna roll an education check, and if I get below his education, which is 65, he'll roll a d10 to see how much it improves by.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice little poke. As you get like older, your physical stuff goes down, but your education does go up. Your appearance also drops, which is like...
Well, that happened to me. Hello, CD Blade. And hello, FMCS. I didn't say hello to you earlier.
This guy's luck has held. He got a 98, which means he is not improving his education.
You said his luck has held. You mean it held as bad? Okay.
Yeah, his luck has not improved. All right.
Now, why does he automatically have 12 hit points and 6 magic points? Is that generated from something else?
Those are generated via the stats.
Oh, well,
essentially.
That's cool. The math is done for us. I like it.
Yeah, it's very simple.
So if his education didn't improve any, do we want to have him be a younger student early on?
Yeah, let's
call undergrad.
Let's call him an under.
Like 19.
That works. We'll call him 19.
19. Because his physical, it isn't huge, but
it's upper average.
It's average.
It's upper to mid average.
Yeah.
So that works out pretty nicely. We've got that. Okay. So
all right. If he's an undergrad, is he living in the college?
He would be living in the college probably. So put Trinity. My dad here went to Trinity, which is mostly why I'm setting it there.
We know the place. And then indefinite insanity. That's what I got. Right. That was my
okay.
All right.
So now we get to some places where we need to make choices about how this guy's going to help the team.
Meat shield is my guess.
Okay, so there's a bunch of sample sort of templates which will affect what skills I take and that kind of thing.
All right.
My skill, but first I do need to figure out my skill points. I forgot to do that. I am very irritated by this mechanic. It doesn't make a huge amount of sense. I can't say. Yeah, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Okay, so we have to... I'm going to need a calculator. This is a bit weird. So, we're going to need to take our education, which is a 65.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not much of a... All right, 65. 65 by 4. Which gives us 260 points to spend.
260. Okay.
260 points to spend across these skills. And now we do have to go back up. Yeah. And now we're going to add To that, we're going to take this character's intelligence
65.
again 65 and multiply it by 2, which gives you 130. Yeah, that is for personal interest skills, which are a different thing.
Oh my heavens!
Yeah,
It's very complicated.
it's not that complicated. Once it's the rulebook, I have to say the 7th edition rulebook is poorly arranged.
Ah, well.
So I'm going back and forth a lot here. It doesn't help I'm viewing it on a computer. So, all right. So let's see. This guy, he's a student. What's he going to be a student of?
Let's see. Well, at the university, he may be in residence at Trinity, but he could be studying anything.
But he is in his first year, so I don't know how many skills he'd have gained.
Right.
So I'm going to say I don't know quite what this is going to mean for him yet, but I'm drawn to missionary. That's one of the templates. So, like, what if, I don't know, he was for some youth mission?
Well, he could be studying philosophy or theology, getting an undergrad. He could be studying anything and be a missionary, though. He could be maybe his field is what would be in the 1920s. I don't think they haven't. Sociology wasn't a real thing, wasn't a real major then. So you got to think back ways, maybe economics or something.
So like missionary, like I'm thinking maybe he's gone somewhere. Maybe to account for that low power and hence pretty low sanity. Maybe he's gone somewhere. And he's seen
sort of Heart of Darkness kind of thing.
Yeah, he's seen stuff. That's
okay.
As
a teenager, his family took him on mission trips to places where he saw things that he was not ready to see.
Yeah, he's
this is a dark start.
This guy is traumatized.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put that out. Trauma.
Yeah. Okay. So he maybe. Then in that case, he may first aid might be.
There's a list of mandatory skills. So the first one is first aid.
Okay.
So out of my 260 points, how many do I want to put a first aid?
Do I check that box then?
No, don't check that. That's so you check the boxes as you use them.
Oh, okay.
And at the end of like
right, you
get improvements for using them. It's like it's the one way Call of Cthulhu characters can improve.
Right.
Because keep in mind, in this game, you really get worse with time as your sanity and health are whittled away.
Hello, Robert.
Okay, so let's see.
CD Blade says he's only played Call of Cthulhu once, but with a really railroady GM.
Yeah, that's really is not great for Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, you really have to let the players discover and get killed on their own time.
History would work. Go to archaeological digs.
That is a good idea. Let's go. I'm gonna commit 40 points to first aid initially.
40 to first aid.
40 to first aid. So that brings us down to 220. All right. So I'm seeing my next one is mechanical repair.
Okay.
Now I'm not gonna commit as much initially. I'm gonna just put 20 to this initially. Okay. That may go up as time goes on. Okay. Let's head on. Next one is medicine.
Medicine.
Again, I don't know how much of his personality this is. I'm gonna give him a 40 in it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Next one, natural world. So basically it's biology.
Okay. Don't know much about biology.
Let's go with commit 30 points to that.
30.
And now we need what's called an interpersonal skill. That's charm, fast talk, intimidate, or persuade. He's not particularly intimidating.
Persuasion, maybe, if she's in missionary work.
That works. Persuasion, I'm definitely going to give him. I'm going to give him a whopping 60.
Holy cow! So he can fast talk people.
He's absolutely
fast talk.
He's very persuasive.
Okay. He'd have to be, because he's not fighting his way or thinking his way out of a problem.
So now we have 70 points. So looking at this, I can put it into any 2 other skills. So I'm gonna say I do like the idea of archaeology.
Yeah.
But
there's anthropology. Oh, there's an archaeology one.
There's archaeology and there's anthropology. So I'm gonna say 35 to both archaeology and anthropology.
Okay, and maybe his major then is history.
Yeah, he is definitely majoring history.
Cool. All right, and now is that all of the skills? And you said there were interpersonal skills.
No, the personal interest skills.
Oh, sorry.
So now I'm gonna go out a bit. I'm gonna have to flip again. This book isn't arranged really well. I'm gonna go to skills. So now he has personal interest skills, things he just might have picked up somewhere.
Is that?
No, that's on the same page. It's just like it just
gotcha,
varies where points come from.
Gotcha.
So looking at the list, okay. So that persuasion, he's clearly he's got something going for him. He's pretty persuasive. So I'm gonna say he's been on a missionary trip. And he's definitely seen stuff. Now the question is it just going to be like your day-to-day disturbing, or are we going to bring something? The horror. Or are we going to bring something really nasty into this?
Maybe the reason they came back from wherever they went is the village that they were working in. They went into the city to pick up more supplies, medical supplies or something. When they came back, the village had been attacked and everyone was dead. That's horrific. Horrific level. That explains why he's on the edge with his sanity, though, right?
That is absolutely a great idea.
That's a dark place to start, but okay.
No, I could take this even darker.
That's something awful done with the bodies or something?
No eyeless goblins this time. We're gonna do... Now I'm thinking, like, is it gonna be... were they just attacked by other humans, or was there something...
Oh, he's seen something of the occult before.
He could have, and that would account absolutely for him being nearly insane.
Okay.
So... I'm going to leave it up to the dice. I have
Okay.
my D20 here. I'm going to roll high-low. On a roll of 10 or below, it's just going to be humans. Day-to-day, mortally.
Right.
If it's 10 or above, well, then we're going to have to think. 17.
Oh, that's well above.
The dice have spoken. All right, I'm going to say, with that roll, he didn't just see the result, he did see it.
Okay.
He saw something. I'm not sure what, and we're going to leave it open, but because he did see that, we're going to give him some points into the Cthulhu mythos.
Okay.
So that is also going to, that might come up as a bonus for him, because if your sanity ever drops below your mythos skill, you stop losing sanity.
Oh.
Because you have just accepted it as part of your day-to-day life, and you are willing to move on.
You've accepted that this is indeed the way the world works.
But I don't think he's at that stage yet. I think he's doubting himself. I'm going to commit 10 points to Cthulhu Mythos.
Okay, 10 points to Cthulhu Mythos. There we are.
Now, and that is crazy high, because he's seen stuff.
Just means he's not going to go as insane as quickly.
Yeah, he's got...
Hopefully.
Yeah, he will absolutely go crazy, though. You know.
Everyone goes nuts.
Yeah. So, given that he has that stuff in mechanics, I'm gonna give him a 40 to drive auto.
Drive auto 40.
So he knows how to drive. It's a decent thing. I'm gonna give him maybe a...
Should we give him any history?
Oh, definitely. Let's commit. If history is his undergraduate, let's give him a whopping 60.
Holy cow.
He's clearly...
He knows
his stuff.
He knows his history.
And now we have 20 points left to assign. Okay. So it could be a nice good person, give him to something useful like firearms or combat. But I'm not. I'm not that nice. And I'm gonna give him. I'm not a terrible person though, so I'm gonna give him an 22 stealth.
Stealth, okay. Well, there you go.
If
Having
he's
seen what he saw, he's learned to keep his head down.
yeah, he's not.
I was gonna say swim, make it perfectly useless. For this particular adventure, I know because I played it.
Yeah, swimming wasn't really a thing in the 20s.
No, it wasn't in your story at any rate. If it's the same one I've played, and I have.
It's similar. I've made a few modifications, having played for it. So now we're going back to character creation.
What do we got here?
So so far we've got some basic stuff. I'm gonna leave a lot of the most personal stuff blanks so that the players can put this in. We're gonna go to the back page now.
Back page.
There we come. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're gonna go to my story.
Okay.
So we're gonna just do bullet point.
Right.
We're gonna do his father was a priest, and they went when he was say 11. They went overseas on a long-term mission to an unspecified remote village. Okay. We're just gonna leave it at remote village, so we don't we don't want to be too specific because that takes away from the realism. If you don't know where it is, just leave it at remote village. It could have happened.
Right? Yeah. It doesn't have to be something we did through a history book to figure out where there were attacks in 1920. Everywhere, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so overseas on mission to remote village when he was 11.
He's come back from a city.
Yeah,
we're gonna say he came back from a city to find a village in utter ruin, people torn apart. He saw, just out of a corner of his eye, something horrible. We're just gonna leave it. I'm not really gonna assign a specific monster, and he was gonna actually have been in a coma for a couple of years. He was in
coma or sort of a stupor.
Yeah, he's gonna have been in a stupor for a couple of years. So when he came out of it, he was 15. So he saw it at 13, and he came out of it at 15.
I spell stupor right. I don't know if I did.
That's how you spell it.
Is it?
I think.
All right, I'm asking the 15-year-old how to spell stupor. I think. Well, this is the Canadian. You can throw U's and everything. Yeah.
Close enough. All right. So,
outdated. It says outdated, incorrect spelling of stupor. Well, you just get that in your pipe and smoke it.
He was in a stupor for a couple of years, and when he woke up, he's got major PTSD.
Shell shock at the time, but yes. Okay.
So he is now. We're gonna put down for ideology. We're gonna put down for traits there.
Yep.
Highly superstitious to the point of paranoia. It's maybe not super. I mean, it's not paranoia because he's justified.
Yeah, it's not paranoia if you're right. Shell shock or saw the elephant, says Robert.
Saw the elephant. I like that one.
Saw the elephant in the room.
We'll
let the player wonder what on earth that means. We'll say, ask Rob.
Okay. Yeah.
Phobias? Should there be any?
Oh yeah, we'll
lingering.
He's going to have a phobia about shadows.
Well, that'll be good in this game. No Cthulhu game is complete without shadows. Okay.
Encounters with strange entities.
Oh yes.
You're just gonna put down the thing in the village. That should be good enough for now. All right.
And of course, we all know
Oh, yes.
the thing in the village.
Our little...
Was a beholder.
He's going to join Fleetwood here on the table.
Excellent. It wasn't a beholder, but I just wanted to hold the beholder up.
Because he's so funny being purple and all that. All right, so we're gonna go to
wealth, gear, possessions.
Wealth, gear, and possessions comes up a bit later because that is actually relatively challenging. We're gonna leave personal appearance, meaningful locations. We're gonna leave that stuff empty. So I guess it is time for wealth and stuff.
Okay.
Finances.
Should we let the players pick a treasured possession?
Yeah. Because the treasured possessions are not supposed to be like things that will give you any sort of meaningful benefit. It's just for color to the character that way.
Right. Sometimes they can.
Sometimes they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
All right. So we're gonna go cash and assets. Okay. So for those of you who have experience with just D&D or literally every game except this one, the money system's a bit weird. Basically what it is you don't have an exact number at any time. You have a credit level. I need you to have air quotes on screen. Credit level, and you have a spending limit, which is how much you can spend in a week. Then you have all these other things, and well, it doesn't come in. It's not important for a one shot, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I do kind of enjoy it. So we're gonna say, okay, his credit rating. So you're gonna go. This is up on skills, actually.
On skills?
Yeah. Credit rating. It should be just above Cthulhu Mythos.
Yes. 0%. Hey, it's me.
We're gonna go. So he's a student.
Yeah. He's not borrowed anything.
He's probably not that rich. We're gonna go with credit level 30. Just to be clear, like, your average person is maybe like 50. I am like -1. Elon Musk is like 200.
Okay, so he's not even on this page.
Yeah.
He can afford other people to go investigate Cthulhu. Now, I will say Trinity is a pretty, she university for those Americans. Within the University of Toronto, Trinity is kind of the you're at Trinity place, but he's still a student. So
unless you're across the street, in which case it's
unless you're at Wycliffe, then it's terrible.
All right, so now shoot back down to the upper page.
Yes, wealth, cash, assets.
Spending level is listed as $15,
which in 1920 is.
Which is 1920 is a decent little pile.
Yeah, it's not inconsiderable. Okay.
So assets. This is like tied up in, I don't know, bonds, cars, whatever. Which is the math is going in my head. $750.
$750. Okay.
So he has about $750 worth of assets, bonds,
so
whatever.
He's going to cash it all in.
So, and his cash, which is like his savings,
okay,
is listed at $300.
$300. Okay.
Which is probably
pretty good for 1920.
So he's not badly off.
He is going to Trinity College, which again is one of for the undergrad is a Tony. The divinity school that Trinity College is not like this, but the undergrad is sort of prestige.
All right, we're gonna can you just go up to the top real quick and just scroll down. Sanity. Sanity, I don't know why it doesn't auto-calculate this. Sanity is literally just equal to your power, so it's 30.
Oh, okay. He does not have a lot of sanity. He'll be insane at 6, but his Cthulhu mythos will stop that.
Yeah, if he goes down though, he won't go insane. He'll just have sort of come to terms with it. Now, that does have other consequences. Basically, that rule is to explain why cultists aren't constantly suffering the effects of
going insane.
Yeah, so it's like it assumes that their mythos is high enough, they've accepted it, and it does have other side effects, which I'm not going into because it is just so complicated. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good.
So I think.
Do we want to give him any gear?
Gear. Okay, yeah. What should we get? So I'm not gonna get him a gun. I'm not that nice.
Well, and I mean, there'd be no reason for a student to be packing.
But he's paranoid.
Right.
So I'm gonna give him a.
Ooh, one of those walking sticks with a sword.
I like it.
It wouldn't be illegal in
so
in the 1920s. A sword cane.
So he's gonna have a sword cane.
Nice.
He's also going to be carrying a necklace, which has earned him a bit of a rumor. It is a necklace of alternating crucifixes and garlic. So because he's not really sure what's coming after him. So he wants to protect against everything.
Garlic crucifix. That's one of the strangest things I've ever written down.
It'll get weird. Okay, so we're gonna go back up to first page now. Bottom of the first page.
Yep. Sword cane. Sword cane.
Damage for that is I'm just gonna list it as a sword, so it's gonna be 1d8 plus DB, which in his case is 0. But
okay.
Number of attacks is 1, and then all of the others are just nothing, because that's all to do with firearms.
Okay.
Or technically to do with like bows and crossbows, but those are useless.
Right, okay.
Little secret, don't waste your money on pistols. Pistols are useless, revolvers are useless. The only thing which will give you half a chance is a shotgun. An automatic shotgun was the only thing which could like reliably take down a Cthulhu.
So this is where Call of Cthulhu and the Terminator intersect.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. Has that got him now?
That is about all for this sorry individual. So let's.
Okay. Well, let's go to save as. I'm going to save this guy. And do you have a name for him?
No, we're going to let the player do that.
Okay, so this is Student 1.
We're going for the next one.
Okay.
Power through that disaster.
Well, he wasn't that bad. You know what? A good player can make it out anything.
Yeah, if whoever gets that is gonna have so many opportunities for role playing.
Yeah,
I can barely talk.
The max sanity did set itself.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, to 89.
I don't know why.
And I've taken the things out, which anyway,
moving along. Oh, I know what that is. That's so. I have some official 7th edition things from the rulebook.
Yeah,
and it's marginally different.
Oh, when I took the Cthulhu mythos out, it went away. So that means that with that steeped in the mythos, he can't get any saner than 89%.
Oh yeah,
he can't go completely insane, but he can't ever be entirely healthy because
he knows too much.
Yeah, he knows too much. Okay.
Oh,
all right. I don't know what the sort of what the significance of the fact that my PK kid decided that the character who's going insane and it's got all sorts of troubles is the son of a priest. I don't know what that indicates, but we're just going to move on. All right, next character.
All right, moving right along. All right, we're going to start up at the top again with strength.
Got those railroad and industrial shares, says Rob. That's where his money comes from.
Oh yeah, I read that in 2005, 20 years ago, if you invested a single $1 in Google,
oh yeah,
it would be worth $130 today.
Okay, let me tell a tale out of school. When I was a stage actor, I did some temp work, and I did temp work for a trust fund company. And my job, I was really efficient. My job was to open the mail, but I got really efficient at it. So they eventually gave me the job of going through and cleaning out the literal stacks of paperwork that lined all the cubicles everywhere, piles of paperwork as high as your knee or thigh, just everywhere. And I was going through them, and I found a stock certificate, not a record of a transfer, but an actual certificate. It had been signed off by the seller, but the buyer had not signed. So all I would have to have done was to sign my name to it, and I would have had it, and it was 300 shares of Microsoft. And I looked at it. I could tell right away that this is a lot of money sitting right here. And I took it and I laid it on my supervisor's desk. And the rest of that day and the entire day after it, no one in the office did anything. The traders were the only ones who did their jobs. Everyone else was digging through paper to find if there was another stock certificate. Because it was like, this is a fireable thing. Someone losing it in a pile of stuff. So anyway, tales out of school. All right.
So we're going to go for strength. Now, I'm praying. I really want to do an athlete of someone. So we can have, so they have a chance. Looks like it's not going to be this guy. That is an 1155.
55. Well, you know what? You got to have your nerds too.
Yeah, but nerds make money, and I should know. I'm a nerd. Constitution. Rolling now.
He's got money. That's... Oh, no.
45.
Man. Ooh. Okay. Dex.
Dexterity. I'm not making any dumb mistakes this time. Not bad.
Okay.
14.
So 70.
Well, yeah.
70?
70.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70, because... Okay, yeah.
I'm smart.
Speaking of that, intelligence.
Hey.
6.
Plus.
8. So another 14, so that's another 70.
Okay. So that's better. That's better.
This guy's got maybe a bit of a... He's got a bit of a fighting chance. All right, so size on this chap...
Wow.
8 by 5 is 40.
40.
And that does tie into his hit points, so he's not going to be that. Only 8 hit points.
8 hit points. Well, just keep him in the back. He'd be dodging around and thinking in the back.
Power.
Oh, far from sanity. Oh dear.
Oh, another 30.
Another 30. That's how they became friends. His magic points is 6. I don't know what that entails.
That's like potential for spell casting. It doesn't actually mean he'll be able to cast.
Okay.
And if you cast spells, you lose sanity crazy fast.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose you would.
For appearance. 30.
Wow. Well, I mean, he's puny. His size 40.
He's puny. He's traumatic.
In the size has an automatic 6, so he got the lowest possible size.
Yes.
Wow.
He is as small as he physically could be.
Wow, that's fabulous.
And now for his education.
That's not bad. Is it 11?
Oh, I forgot those auto 6.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
11. 55.
55. Not hot. Not bad. Not hot.
This unfortunate soul. Now let's see.
We'll see. Maybe he's very fortunate.
Maybe he's very fortunate. Let's go. Time for luck.
Oh, please. Something.
Please.
Well,
14. That's 70.
That's 70. He's a pretty lucky dude.
He's a pretty lucky guy.
Oofta. Okay.
All in all, not a great start.
No, probably not.
Yeah, the power and the appearance are going to come back to bite him.
Yeah, you think maybe another student?
I'm thinking, yeah.
We'll put him at Trinity College as well. It makes things
simpler.
Actually, so with the Trinity College could also be. It could be in the college itself. If the player decides that the character is going to be female, then she would live over at St. Hilda's house, which is across the street.
Yeah.
1920. What do you think?
1920. Let's see. I'm gonna say this.
A for age.
I know for age.
18 through 22 kind of thing, unless he's he's doing a master's or something like that.
Let's put him at 21.
Graduate, okay?
Because he's got he's a bit. He's not.
Hell, you know what? We'll just put him at 21 because we want to.
Yeah, I just chose the first number that wandered into my head.
All right. So maybe he's what is he studying? Mathematics? Is he studying engineering?
What is he studying? We'll come to that.
Rob says, so Gollum.
Yep. So I need to get my calculator up here. We're going to go He also has 260 career points to spend.
Okay.
And his personal interest points are going to be massively higher.
Are they? Okay.
140.
140. Okay, so he's gonna have he's got some points to spend.
So now time for this is where it gets fun.
By fun, of course, you mean
this is where the trauma starts.
The trauma starts, yeah.
So I'm wondering, just to shake things up, what if this guy, he's old enough to have been a soldier during the First World War.
Let's see, 14 to, because he would essentially be 1899. So Rob's right, 1899. So yeah, he could have fought later in the war in 1917.
So that would definitely explain Velo's sanity. He's more
warfare, yes.
seen the elephant.
Yeah, he's seen several elephants.
And what if that low appearance comes from some sort of horrific scarring?
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna put that down. Scarred and traumatized.
So yes, he would be 18 in 1917 when the Americans entered, but he's Canadian. Or maybe he's an American living in Canada.
That's true. That's what this individual, this traitor, is.
This traitor.
Yeah, he's absolutely a traitor. All right. So now the question is, how much of an effect did that have on his life? You know what? It was like just as he came of age. So I'm gonna say that had a pretty big effect on him.
Okay.
So he's gonna use the soldier template.
All right.
So we're gonna give him. He has a climb or swim stat. I'm gonna throw it to climb because.
Okay. Climb.
I'm gonna give him 20 points to climb.
Okay.
So yeah, 20 points to climb. Next up, dodge.
Yes.
Dodge defaults to half of your dexterity.
His dexterity was what again?
It wasn't good.
70.
70. So 35. So whatever I choose to give here,
is
on top of it. So I'm actually gonna give him another 30. So he's gonna have a 65.
65 to dodge. Well, that's how he got through the war.
Yeah,
he did. He didn't get hit.
He got hit something because he's scarred.
Yeah,
Could be gas. I don't know. That's hard to dodge.
Yes.
Okay, fighting. We could do fighting brawl, which is just straight up fist fighting.
He's a little guy.
He is.
He probably is going to solve a little guy.
And Canadians are kind of famous for war crimes during the First World War.
Yes. So he probably is going to solve things with knives or guns.
We're gonna give him a 15.
Or by running away.
We're gonna give him a 15 in a fighting knife. So you're gonna have to type in under fighting brawl.
Yep.
Knives.
Fighting. Knife.
And
Confetti.
we're gonna give him a 15 though.
Okay.
So yeah, that works.
Firearms, rifle, shotgun.
Okay, that's coming up right next. Firearm. He's gonna be a blob, so it's gonna be in rifle.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him on top of a 25 that's always exists. I'm gonna give him another 30 to give him a total of 55.
55. All right. He's a good shot.
Now, if he can get his hands on a rifle, he's gonna be a pretty good shot.
Yes, he doesn't have a rifle sitting around in his dorm room. A service revolver was a common keepsake.
He might have that, but he wasn't really as.
He wouldn't have been an officer so much.
No, he was just like a private.
Yeah. Hey, Touchberry.
Touchberry eating an apple, ironically.
Yes. And dancing.
And dancing, some kind of maniacal dance. All right, we're gonna. Now, what's up next? Okay. Are we still live?
Yeah,
okay,
we're good.
Okay, we're still good.
I'm just checking to see.
Next one is stealth.
Stealth. Okay.
Let's go.
Surfing now.
Please stop. You're gonna go. We're gonna commit 40 points to that.
Okay.
He's only a little guy. He's gonna have to hide a lot.
Sneaky Pete.
Survival. So this is like foraging, tracking, that kind of stuff. if it's not falling under another thing. So we're gonna give him 20 points to that. So he's at 100.
Okay.
So now he's got first aid and mechanical repair.
I'm betting if he's good at either of them, it's more first aid than mechanic. Just the character that's drawing itself here is not getting into a Jeep. It's not getting under the hood of a Jeep. Maybe he can drive the Jeep.
We're gonna give him a.
Did they have Jeeps? They didn't have Jeeps.
They did. They had trucks.
They had trucks. Yes, they did.
But they
not a lot of them.
Yeah, they didn't have many trucks.
Certainly not the infantry driving around. I mean, they had it for the infantry, but most soldiers rode in them rather than drive them.
Oh, we're gonna give him a really good thing here. We're gonna give him a 50.
50 first aid.
50 first aid. So he's
planning on some of the characters getting hurt, aren't you?
Yes. Yes. Quite fast. Actually, I'm hoping. Make it exciting.
There you go.
All right, now I'm gonna give him other language. We're gonna say, if you can find other language, we're gonna give other language French, and we're gonna give him a 30 in that.
He speaks French.
And then we have another 20 points, which I'm gonna drop those 20 into.
Maybe if he's studying, what is he studying? If he's studying math, he could go into accounting or something.
Fair enough. Let's drop those 20 into accounting. And now we're going down into personal interest skills.
Personal interest skills.
So now I've got to go.
Hey there, Lightmane.
Howdy doody.
This is Call of Cthulhu. Fleetwood's rolling up some Call of Cthulhu characters for
the con the cleric.
Yeah, CleriCon. I can't even remember the name of my own convention. This is
how
shattered I am at the moment.
All right, let's see. All right, so for personal interest. Okay, let's give him
Newts. Because I'm thinking Gussie Fink Noddle here.
Absolutely, we're going to give him the skill Newts.
So what would that be?
Oh, there's a dog. Come on, go.
Hey, Goozer.
Yeah, do you want to be a camera dog? No, you don't want to be a camera
You
dog.
don't want to be a camera dog.
Okay. Let's go to science. Biology, Newts.
Okay. Cleric's Con. Oh. I see you in a bit, Robert.
I should open my chat. I need to see what people are saying about me.
Other thing about you particularly, but not only Newts. Okay, how much are we putting in Newts?
We're gonna put 40 points into Newts.
40 points into Newts. So if you don't know P.G. Woodhouse's beautiful books, the Jeeves stories, Bertie Wooster, the character of Bertie Wooster, has a friend named Gussie Fink Noddle, and Gussie Fink Noddle loves Newts.
Perhaps too much.
Yeah, it's a Newt fancier, a Newt enthusiast. Okay.
It's his job title, Newt enthusiast. Okay. So that bit of insanity aside, we're gonna do. I'm gonna say he's gonna have, since he's studying maths, we're gonna boost that accounting a bit.
Okay.
We're gonna boost it with another 30. We're gonna put it at 50.
50. All right.
He's better at math than I am. All right. Let's see. Let's go for.
Yes, Lightmane. It is. It's. I mean, he's kind of on camera, but they have actually been in the background. I did a couple of times when someone sent a package that was for the whole group, and it was a bunch of books and dice. They were on cam. They were in the room, and you could hear them talking. But
we've been on camera a bit. This is just the first time I'm in charge. One day this will all be mine.
Okay, kid. Setting you up for success here. But yeah, no, their hands have appeared on screen before.
Okay, let's see. So this guy's clearly a math individual. And he's also clearly a newt individual. Well, I guess if he spends his time splashing around after newts,
Give him some swimming.
I'm gonna give him 20 points to swimming.
Okay. 20 points to swimming.
He's spent a good portion of his day splashing around looking for newts.
Ponds. All right.
Okay. Let's see. So there isn't a math skill, and that irritates me.
Yeah, there isn't. We could just fill one in. There is.
There are blanks at the end.
Blanks,
Yeah, so let's put a math, and we're gonna give him a whopping 50 to that.
Okay. Oh, we'll do the British maths.
That's correct. All right.
Yes, you are correct.
All right. So that's that bit done. The skills. Now
cool.
we're gonna
on to. I'm going to try to bullet point this really quick because I think we need to get at least another character done before we wrap up here.
Yeah.
We've been at it for an hour.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let's see. Volunteered for World War I in 1917. Saw combat. Some of it. I think. Studying maths. Has a tank of newts. Over which he dotes. Okay, newt fancier.
Okay, so we're gonna go right over to traits. There's actually a charming little table with all kinds of things, both good and bad. And we're gonna roll on that because I like tables.
Okay.
As a imposter
Hey, Road.
DM.
Not an imposter at all. Actually, Fleetwood was DM for our parish game last night, and it was hilarious. It ended up with
They knocked on the door of a tower in the middle of the wilderness with a human skeleton impaled on a spike on it.
And announced housekeeping. A dwarf and a... Is it a dwarf and an elf? No, it was a fighter and an elf. Human fighter and an elf.
Huh. Cool. Alright, so I've rolled for his trait, loyal.
Loyal.
Alright. Injuries or scars?
Yeah, some scars on his face.
Yeah, he's gonna have some scarring. Not great. He's not
Anybody in the chat know if any of the mustard gas? I mean, all that.
It does leave scars.
Okay.
Because I happen to have a working knowledge of this kind of thing.
How do you have? Don't tell me why. Don't tell me why.
I know some weird people. I'm gonna say.
Start screening your friends. You get to drive to Mississippi tomorrow to go look at a house. Oh well, Mississippi, going down. Well, you're down south anyway, aren't you? It's more over for you than down, isn't it? I've never been to the deep south. I think Tennessee is the deepest I've been.
You went to Arizona?
No, Kentucky. Well, yes, but that's like the Southwest. The deep South is like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Yeah, I've been to Arizona, but
none of that means none of these. Just as you're aware, none of these places mean anything to me. Having left the country once when I was 6 months.
Yes, 9 months. We went.
What a difference!
Yes, what a difference 3 months make. Yeah, the only time Fleetwood was in the U.S., he was 9 months old.
All right, let's head down. Let's skim down to to the spending level and wealth stuff.
Gotcha.
So again, he's pretty average in almost every way. So I'm gonna. He's a bit older.
I could make him poorer. I never had so much money as when I was in university.
Fair enough. We're gonna give him. Fair enough. We're gonna give him a credit rating of 35.
Oh, that's on the other page, isn't it?
It is. It is up on skills. Like I said, I don't know how much thought went into laying this out.
It's an odd credit rating.
It's an odd system. The credit rating is particularly odd.
Yeah.
It's meant to make like financial transactions easier.
Is there no sound, Road March? Let other people chime in.
Testing. Yeah,
let me get the window open with the. I'm seeing little green dots by the microphone icon, and if you can hear the bird.
Yeah, let's see.
Mini Warmont, hello. How are you doing?
Let's see what's going on in the chat.
That's just Mini Warmont asking. Yeah, Mini Warmont says the sound is fine. Maybe Road March just could not hear talk of Americans not knowing about the Deep South. I don't know. Okay,
so that puts his let's see. That puts spending level at $10 as $10. Not great.
$10.
But for 1920, that's not terrible.
That's pretty fun.
His cash is gonna fall to $275.
He's spent a bit on those newts.
Yeah, a bit too much maybe. And his assets.
Oh, excellent.
His assets are going to be at 700.
700. Okay.
He's got a bit of those railroad bonds too. Now, Gillen possessions. He does not have a sword cane and
we take those off. Sorry.
He does not have a sword cane and a cutlet crucifix. So he's you all right. I don't know who said the Silver Revolver thing.
Rob, I think it was.
Rob. Well, Rob, you are entirely correct. Silver Revolvers were a rather common keepsake, especially if the person in question is somewhat paranoid. So I'm going to say he does have a Silver Revolver.
Okay. And Road March says he had his sound off. I've done that when I've been on a stream and I'm trying to talk to people and they can't hear me because I've turned the microphone onto mute. There you go. Okay, Service Revolver. So that's going to show up in weapons up here.
That's absolutely going to show up in weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to look it up. There's a great book. I don't know whose it's by. Just about like really detailed descriptions of weapons and better combat rules. So we're gonna say,
should we move any of his rifle firearms and split that up with a handgun? Give him a little something handgun.
Not a bad idea. Let's move 15 of those. So that added to the 25, to 20 everyone gets. That's gonna give him a 35 in handgun. Okay. Let's see. Come on, yeah. Come on. Load, please. Thank you.
I suppose we don't actually have to give him a knife. He could acquire one along the way.
Yeah. That's easy to acquire. All right, so we're going to say, so revolvers do a 1d10 plus 2 points of damage. Keeping in mind, an average human has 6 to 8 hit points. That is often lethal.
Yes.
The number of attacks per round is 3.
Holy cow.
Maximum. Assuming you're like fanning the.
You're not taking a lot of time to aim.
Yeah, you do. Your things go down pretty quickly. So range is 50 yards. Ammunition holds 6 rounds in the chamber, and it malfunctions. They're very reliable. It only has a 5% chance of malfunction.
Cool. So in the possessions, should we include how many bullets he's got?
Let's say he has enough for 3 clips. Let's say he has 18 rounds.
He's got okay.
Because I don't know how many you just have lying around your house.
Yeah, you wouldn't have like a box. Well, you might, like if you were a hunter, you'd have a box of ammo for hunting. But for an old service revolver, yeah, maybe he's got some ammo.
Yeah, if you can dust up and dust it off.
Today, that's for Call of Cthulhu at CleriCon. Mini Warmont. Fleetwood is going to be running. He's the keeper. He's the keeper for for a game of Call of Cthulhu.
So much fun.
Today, all of those rounds would be confiscated when you left the mill. Like there would be real tight controls in Canada on that kind of stuff, but there wasn't in 1920.
Oh no, you could absolutely walk around with a gun. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube. This is a game, a role-playing game.
Yeah.
Don't demonetize us. Game. It is a game. And let's say, just to be nice, I'm gonna give him a flashlight and go.
Flashlight.
It's one of those gigantic things. It's like the size of a burrito.
That's an indication of what kind of burritos you've had that you say enormous, because I've had some pretty chintzy burritos in my life. All back in the 80s, all these frozen burritos. Rob returns 50 yards, about 45 meters, since you guys are up north. That's true, which put that into 45 meters.
Yes, of course. It's just like, if you think about where when the GTA, and if you think about what that is, we're kind of surrounded on three sides by America. So
Yes.
honestly, we know Imperial and Metric just because we're just built different.
I don't understand why the imperial system was maintained by the Americans who sought their independence from the empire,
And literally everywhere else did their own thing.
and literally
Except that
everyone else
country,
went-
where is it?
everyone else went
Lithuania?
everyone else went to metric, and so it spans the entire globe, but it's not called imperial. Anyway, all right,
Yeah.
is this guy done then?
Pretty much. I will work on these. I'm just not doing it all on camera.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to save as student 2. Student 2. Saved. All right. And erase some stuff quick. And get ready for another set of rolls. I'm going to just erase just these now, and then I'll go back and erase other things later as we go. So you can go ahead and roll up another one. I think we'll probably get a third one done tonight.
All right, here we go again.
U.S. customary, huh?
I am absolutely praying
For some strength?
for some sort of physical strength. Now, I mean, these guys do have decent. That guy did have decent firearms, so I'll give him that. He's got.
Yeah.
If he can get his hands on a rifle, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna quickly write down on my professional half falling apart clipboard. Power, appearance.
So while he's doing that, I could let you know there's been a few shifts around in stuff for CleriCon, a few spots opening, a few spots closing. We are now at 87 registered attendees,
Which is scary, to be
it's
honest.
just like, so many more. And then and we've got 3 people who are if you include Grumpy Old Slan, God bless him, who's going to work the consignment table again, the Fleetwood's Cabinet of Curiosities. But he's included in the registered folks. We got another 3 folks who are there to help run things. So that's up to 90, plus a couple of vendors who didn't register for the con. They're just coming. So we're over 90 in the building. We're over
Scary.
90 in the building for 2 buildings, 3 buildings, 3 buildings now. Good heavens.
All right.
Anyway, so it's great. It's gonna be kind of cool.
I'm changing tactics. I'm using my lucky rock now.
Okay. Oh, you have a lucky rock. I didn't know that.
It's titanium, so
Shiny.
it's titanium crystals.
Nice.
All right, so
Shiny.
you gotta really get them warmed up. Please, oh Lord,
What do you have?
15.
Hey, 15. Okay.
15. That is a 75 strength.
That's good. We got our bruiser. All right.
All right, now
I mean, even that isn't like.
we better hope. Now, don't mess up. All right, come on.
Oh,
Come on.
we could get more than that in the building room. It's actually it is 3 buildings, so. But I won't tell them anyway.
All right, that's 11 for Constitution. Slightly better than average.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm really hoping for someone who won't go insane at the first sight of blood.
Yeah, dexterity.
This is, in fact, dexterity. Please.
Oh well, he's clumsy. Okay, so that's an 8. So that's 40.
40.
So he's not, you know.
Intelligence. We have some smart people. This isn't as important. Of course.
So
12.
First of the 12.
60.
Which is not, it's not huge.
Not
I
huge.
mean, really, you think about this in terms of D&D stats. A 12. A 15 is your highest roll of the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Size.
And I'm getting size. Yes, we got an automatic 6.
It'd be funny if this guy was a
Right.
little guy too. He's a little tiny but strong.
Like a halfling with an 18 strength.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Oh,
16.
16. That's your highest roll so far.
16 times
That's 80.
80.
Isn't it?
No, it isn't. No.
Yeah, because 6 times 5 is 30.
Oh yeah, but you'll buy it.
I always break things. This indicates what my approach to math. I take the 50 as a given, and then I just multiply the ones column.
Power.
Clumsy big guy never.
All right, power. Relates to sanity.
Okay.
Roll. Wow.
Roll high.
I'm switching that. Yeah,
No,
these guys have done well this time.
They're doing that. They figured out what you want. Oh, lordy.
7. 35.
35. There's no guaranteed minimum. There's no guaranteed 6 in that. 35. Oh, my heaven.
On the plus side, that's the highest sanity we've got all evening.
Is it? I think one other one was.
No, it was 30 and 30. Both of us had 30 sanity.
Oh, man. These guys they're going to lose it so quick. Okay.
Oh, no.
You know, the downside of this is having to invent all this trauma for them is starting to have an effect on me.
We're losing sanity ourselves. All right, appearance. I don't care about this. So, of course, we get
Tell me about the
11.
fish heads, George.
So, appearance is 55.
55.
And his
He's not.
education.
Isn't one of the 6s is
One of the 6s is given, and I got 17.
why now?
85.
Why now?
This guy.
What? So he's very educated
And he's tough.
and he's average.
All right,
intelligence.
luck. Okay, we need to get something bad.
No. We need someone who's lucky. In this
Okay,
group.
then we have a guy with a 70 luck.
Oh, that's
Go
right.
for
Yeah,
that.
that's only average. Oh.
Okay, that's a 13.
That's a 65.
No.
Yeah, 65.
Yeah, 65. 65. So he's fairly lucky. He's incredibly well educated. Just so you know, the highest possible maximum starting education is 90. He has an 85.
He's got some book learning, that kid.
Yeah, and
That's
he's
what
also
he
he can also just solve anything with his fist if you
That's how we got all those degrees. He just punched anyone who disagreed with him. What does this guy do? He's a gym teacher at the university.
Okay. This is gonna take some
He's the
big.
coach of the football team.
So now are we gonna make this guy a teacher with that education?
Well, he could be. I mean, he could be like the football coach or something, and he's a sort of a warrior poet kind of guy. You know,
We can go with that.
Maybe he's super tough, but he also reads French poetry.
That works. All right, put him down. That's his occupation. It's rugby.
Rugby coach. Ooh.
Rugby coach. All right, so this guy is and he's
Does
gonna.
he live off campus or on? He could live on campus. He could live off
He
campus.
should probably live on campus.
This makes it easier for everybody. Okay. Age.
He can't be that old. So I'm gonna put him at 29.
29, and he's already the rugby coach.
So he's huge, and that's like how he.
That's how he got the job. He just walked in, and they were too afraid to not talk to him.
And honestly, for a rugby coach, that's a good thing.
Dungeon Matron's Machinations is saying wrestling coach. I think we've gone rugby, but he could be wrestling. Could be one of his.
Well, no, rugby is a good part of rugby is wrestling.
His wrestling is.
Rugby is essentially a fight with a ball attached.
Yeah, so this fight spoiled by a ball. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Gussie's. I don't know. We don't have to be the name Gussie, but I just the Newts. That's an in joke for people who know the Jeeves story. It's the Newts. That's what that's.
I would if I was a mate.
We said with a newt. Okay, now the sanity. Did we figure out sanity for the last guy?
No, we didn't. It's 30.
Okay.
And he doesn't even have any Cthulhu mythos to balance it. He's going insane.
Okay.
He's going crazy.
Crazy for being so crazy.
Alright, so we're gonna go, let's see. So he's a coach, we're gonna go for athlete. Alright. Okay, let's go. So now so he has an 85 education, so he's gonna have a massive pile of occupational skill.
And I think it would be fun if he had something that was counter to the rugby image, like
Yeah.
French poetry or something like that, or classical music.
Okay, he has 340. Oh, and he gets an improvement check for his age. So, he didn't improve. No one's improving him.
No improvement, no growth. Only insanity. Only insanity. Oh man.
Okay. All right. So the first skill for athlete is climb.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him like 20 to that because he's not really that's not his thing.
He's not terribly dexterous, so climbing requires some dexterity.
And we're gonna put another 20 into jump. The next one, this is more accurate to like rugby. Jumping. Rugby is the second most physical sport after casual pool basketball.
Casual what?
Pool basketball.
What is that?
Playing basketball, but in a pool. Oh. It is guaranteed to be the most physical sport.
Okay. So rugby. What do you want to?
Well, we're gonna put this the fight. So we're gonna give him
fighting
brawl. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna drop 50 points into that.
Okay. He's not terribly dexterous.
Yeah.
Or it would be higher.
But
dropping 50 points into that takes it to 75?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
The fighting skills will start at out. Most of them do, but they're like at 1-2 points, Okay. So next up we have ride, so like horse.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm gonna give him 10 points. Doesn't seem like a huge part of his person.
But he can ride a horse.
He can ride a horse. And I'm gonna give him, and now it's an interpersonal skill. Intimidation, yes. I give him a nice round 30 points to intimidate.
What was his size anyway?
His size is average,
80.
but he's
80. That would be on the big size.
Oh yeah, 80.
16, yeah.
Oh yeah, because so that makes him a beast of a man.
He's a base beast. All right.
All right. Now next up we have swimming. And let's give him 30 though.
Okay.
Nothing too huge. And now having
track.
No,
that's track as in follow, not track and field.
And now for flowing.
Thinking track and field.
Flowing. He's rugby. I'm gonna give him a nice 40 points to flow.
Okay.
So now, at this point, he has gotten all of his mandatory skills. He is now higher than one of the other characters was with all of the points.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's see.
What was his major when he did go to school? Because if he's maybe in 1920 you could be a without having to, I don't know.
Well, that'll be in his personal interests because this is his career.
Yeah, personal interest. I'm saying, like, what might it? Did he go to university and did he get? Nobody's got. Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna give You don't last that long in rugby without being able to dodge at least some.
Right.
So
it's half
deck. So it's automatically 20. I'm gonna add him another 40 on top of it because I need to burn points. Okay. So he's got a 60.
You just have to burn points.
So you know what I'm gonna do for the rest of my points here? I'm gonna save those because that can give me a bonus in credit rating.
Oh, so he's gonna have some cash.
So he's gonna have a bit of cash stored up from people he's politely requested cash. Okay.
All right.
So now for his
All right.
So now for his he's somewhat balanced. He only has a 120 personal interest points. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give him a lot of tough guy stuff. I'm gonna give him like some auto appeal, but I'm gonna throw something really random in. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. French poetry would be funny.
Psychoanalysis.
Something really. So, but first of all, we're gonna go down to for this mathematics.
I'm not seeing it on the sheet at all.
Weird. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna give him I think we're gonna give him a 20 into auto repair.
Disguise artist would be hilarious, is Robert. Auto repair.
What's that? Repair
Mech repair.
Mechanical repair, yeah. Alright, now
I give it him?
Yeah, I'll give him a 20.
20 plus the 10 that's there already?
Yeah. That's per usual. Yeah. Now we're gonna do something fun.
Oh, so you said 30 into swim.
Art and craft.
Hang on, you said 30 into swim. So that actually means that's 50? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm dropping the ball here.
No, that's okay.
You know what? We'll go back later and I can watch it and see if how many of these I've messed up. Okay.
No, I think it'll be hilarious if the disguise is funny.
Hey there, kid, RPG Dad.
I'm gonna give him a disguise would be funny, so I'm gonna give him.
What would he disguise himself as?
I don't know.
A rhinoceros.
I'm gonna give him a total of 25. This is accounting the 5% that's already about.
Okay.
And now
John Stewart Keller.
I'm tempted to give him like a 70 or something in arts and crafts.
Sure. Or no, let's do like literature. Or I mean, there's also I'd say there's library use, which nobody has so far.
Good point. Let's throw
20% already, but
let's throw an extra 40 in there.
Okay, so you can use library. That's the thing. Like the coach, he's the big tough guy, but then you'll find him in the library. Why not?
All right.
Just got out of fencing. Is that the sword kind, or putting up barriers between people's properties? Hardy har. How far along are we? We're in our third character here.
Out of 10.
Out of 10. So we're going to finish with the third because we're getting close to time for everyone to brush teeth. Georgia, soon to be Mississippi. Latin. Languages. Latin.
That's a good idea. We're going to drop 40 points into that.
Latin, not Latin. Latin. 41 points. So 1% already there. Okay.
Wee.
Yeah, that 1% Latin. That's the kids who've read enough to be able to say illegitimus non carborundum est. Greetings, grumpy old slan.
That's Bodius Fastius. Acceleratius Incredibus.
Yes.
Doggius Starboreus.
Wily Coyote levels of Latin.
Okay, so
swords, but it does give one a particular gate. Oh, John, you've been sitting on that one for a while.
Okay, so yeah,
no, we don't have hours yet to go. We do have to get these children into bed
at some point.
But yeah, we were tossing around the idea of just doing the baseline stats and doing 10 of them. But now we'll do a more complete character because it's more interesting to watch the creation of the whole character. There will still be some futzing with things later on, especially if it turns out I messed up the math somewhere along the line.
All right, so now we're gonna flip the
sheet.
Yeah, we're gonna flip the sheet.
Or scroll the sheet in my case, and it gets his Monet. Oh, it is his story.
So this guy, he's not got anything like particularly. He doesn't have as much trauma. He does have some trauma though. His Sandy is only 35.
Yeah, he would also have been old enough to be in the war.
Yeah, we're gonna absolutely put him as.
Maybe he didn't see anything as awful.
Yeah, he didn't get hit down as as bad. He just got like your typical day-to-day trauma.
Yeah. In a massive meat grinder of a war.
Yeah, your day-to-day get shot at every day. But like he doesn't have as many he doesn't have any real fighting skills.
I think we're leaving the names up to the players there, Road March, but thanks.
Oh, we do actually have some points left over, which we can throw in there if we want to.
Okay.
So let's go back up to skills. And since if he was in the war, he's going to have some skill in firearms.
Okay.
And we're going to slap. In addition to that 25, it's already fair. We're going to give him an extra 30, say.
So 55 in rifle?
Yeah, 55 in rifle / shotgun.
Okay.
They were originally separate skills, but they were combined in during 6th edition.
Anything for handgun?
Yeah, I dropped an extra 20 in there.
All right. Shoot back down here. So, fought in the war?
He definitely did fight in the war. And we're gonna.
Saw action.
He saw some action. He's when he would turn, he went as a. He originally started as a.
I put him in Vimy Ridge.
Cool. The one thing that Canadians can shove in Americans' faces in terms of military success.
This is Vimy Ridge. And the War of 1812.
Yeah.
Which was really
Number of times the U.S. has invaded Canada. 2. Number of times Canada has defended itself. 2.
John, I would handle that by a light to no armor swashbuckling fighter. That actually is a description of the thief class. The thief class was meant to be a fighting class. Just simply a lightly armed, fast one. So high dex, you'd want high dex, and and you might look at the master rules set for the weapons mastery, and allow 2 attacks or parrying and a variety of skills with the blade. If you call your character George, you can kiss him and love him and squeeze him and hug him and call him George again. I will kiss him and hug him and squeeze him and call him George. All right, fought World War I, saw action at Vimy Ridge.
He returned to Canada, and he went to Trinity, like older than you would normally.
Well, this is 1920. The war hasn't been over that long, so he probably went before he went to war.
Oh yeah, he came back and. Maybe
he didn't even go to Trinity. He went to some other place.
Fair enough.
He went to Miss Kitty's School for Wayward Boys,
with too enormous.
where he learned how to play rugby and read French poetry, Latin poetry.
Okay, we're gonna say he got the job at Trinity.
And post-war.
Post-war, he returned to Toronto and got the job at Trinity relatively recently.
Okay.
We're gonna give
Is there any traits you want to roll on your trait table? Table of traits.
Well, given his stats, I already have a pretty decent idea. Actually,
okay.
I'm gonna say with that kind of strength, I'm gonna say he's a bit arrogant. He might think he can arm wrestle Cthulhu. And now in terms of cash, I still have some stats. I still have some cash for him. So he's actually going to have done pretty well for himself.
Okay.
With his in the.
He bought shares in Mustard Gas.
Yeah.
In
so
1912.
up back to skills, he's going to have a 60.
Credit rating?
Credit rating. He's actually well off.
Ka-ching! So maybe it wasn't Miss Kitty's School for Wayward Boys. Maybe it was Lady Griselda's School for Disingenuous Youth.
We're gonna do. What's going on? Yeah, we're gonna do. So that puts his spending level at. Wow, 25.
Ooh. Mr. Moneybags. Well, makes sense. He's a teacher. He has a job.
Yeah.
He's not going into debt for an education.
And that makes his cash. So the other guys have had like I bet maybe $300 here, and I bet puts his cash at 550. That's his savings, and then his assets are through the roof at $1,500.
Oh my heaven! He could buy a house almost. Probably could actually.
And that's probably what that is.
When we I think it's locked up in the house. When we bought this house, the people we bought it from, the woman we bought it from, she and her husband had bought it in 1955 for $7,000. $7,000. Her car was 3 times that much. She bought a house for $7,000. Anyway,
times a changing.
Times a changing. Owns that fancy spat company. Use that GI Bill.
Yeah.
The Lost Battalion, made by A&E in the early 2000s, starring Rick Schroeder. Rick Schroeder's not Ricky Schroeder. Hello, Christopher Sims. Okay.
Now we're gonna.
Oh, by the way, Grumpy Old Slan. How I looked up Lord Dunsany because I'm thinking Slan has released like 5,000 videos of his stories. That man was prodigious. He wrote so much. You've got material for the rest of history.
We're going to give him. So for Gears and Possessions, we're going to give him an old cricket bat. A cricket bat, which I'm just gonna say he swears by that cricket bat's ability to resolve almost every debate. An honest debate over a difference in opinion.
There you go.
And we're also gonna say, I'll visit this table for this. Why are we thinking?
Oh, stop thinking. Use dice.
Oh yeah, right on it. Oh, 2 pages off. Okay, I was nowhere near. But the point is, I was close.
He was in the right book.
Okay. Fun. Next possession would be a pet, e.g., dog, cat, or tortoise.
No, he's not a tortoise guy.
No, clearly.
He's a dog guy.
We're gonna give him a dog.
Yeah. Can the dog be named Magoo?
Let's not name it Magoo. We don't want to curse that
That's
dog.
more of a treasured possession than gear, isn't it? Magoo. Okay, dog.
A dog. You can name the dog what you want.
Is it a hound of some kind?
Let's call it a hound. Yes, the hound dog.
Okay, hound dog. You ain't all about a hound dog.
Dog.
Ricky Schroeder. Okay, it is Ricky Schroeder. Stop thinking. Use dice. There's the bumper sticker.
Stop thinking. You can't. Use dice.
Rumor is Lord Dunsany used to write with a dip pen, literally handwritten stories. So, well, yes, it would be in his era because he predated. He predated.
Typewriters.
Cthulhu. Who wrote Cthulhu?
Lovecraft.
Gee, all I could think of was H.G. Wells. It's no, different spooky thing. Yeah. So
Lovecraft.
It was Ricky Schroeder then. And now all I have is.
Best thing about Lovecraft's writing is that it's not entirely clear whether or not he believed what he was writing.
So there's a little Dami a knife's edge there, isn't there?
All right.
What was Ricky Schroeder? The show where he was so wealthy. He had the the 80s, late 70s, maybe even early 80s.
So just for traits, you just roll.
Yes, traits.
Traits.
We got arrogance.
That's arrogance, and we're also gonna have him gambler and a risk taker.
Maybe that's how he made a lot of his money. Maybe
he struck, and with that luck score,
he's betting on the rugby and then throwing the game. Coach, why are you putting in the weakest players late in the game with a score on the line? I believe in them. Silver spoons. Thank you, John Stuart Keller. Outlived Lovecraft. 1957, so he must have ended his life. Well, he could have ended his life writing on a typewriter, even if he didn't. Based on a true story. Cool.
All right. That about wraps
That wraps it
a
up. Okay.
third
character.
less of a disaster.
Less of a disaster.
Oh, sanity. 35.
Boom. Max sanity hasn't been produced yet.
Because it's at 100.
Oh, okay.
It's at 100. It only goes down if you have levels in Occult or Cthulhu Mythos.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, that will wrap it up because we are getting a little long in the tooth for beginning our epic bedtime process. The movie's on Amazon Prime, $1.99 to rent. Thank you, Road March. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to see. Can I switch the cameras back without losing everybody? Probably. Oh, you know what I can do? I will stop. I will remove this. Now you. I didn't see what you were doing, goon. Let's see. Then I'll go camera, and it will have to pick this camera, and then I'll just share myself. Oh, look at me being creative. Look at me trying to be creative. You goof. Share screen. Share that. There we go. All right. Triumph. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us as we I was going to do, as I said at the beginning, I was going to roll up characters, but I discovered I have a pile of them.
I have more upstairs. I have an entire binder of like 200 characters. I will never have a use for.
Yeah, I did that when I was a kid too. I rolled up characters and I would target them. I would like, okay, I'm going to roll up all of the dwarves from The Hobbit. And I mean,
Grumpy old Slan. We are not looking, we are beholding. Very nice.
If you've read The Hobbit, most of those dwarves, a couple of them have some traits, but most of them are just dwarves. And so I don't know. I rolled up the characters from Les Miserables, So, okay, you got to give Valjean's got to have a high strength.
Which tells you something about how far the education system has fallen.
Yeah, well.
He was reading Les Miserables. I'm reading...
What are you?
I see Sam.
No, you were assigned... I mean, now he actually has read far better literature, but you were assigned about a boy. You were assigned a comic book.
Yeah, we were assigned...
Your first reading.
We were assigned, a graphic novel.
Anyway, I have ranted about that.
Grade 9 English.
Grade 9 English. A sheaf of characters. That is absolutely right. If you don't mind me shilling, I'll be doing my character creation stream on Monday. Go check out Grumpy Old Slant's character creation stream Monday for Gamma World, which is awesome. And Dungeon Matron's Machinations is ironically playing in a COC campaign now. Do you mean like at this moment? Put your phone away, focus on the game. Or do you mean like ongoing, currently running? That's cool. That's awesome. My Gamma World character was an otter. I had another one that died, but I played an otter. Ongoing. Okay, you're not like you don't have your phone in one hand while the keeper is talking. You're like, what? Anyway, I didn't think you'd do such a thing. Yeah, cool. Okay, so yes, do check out Grumpy Old Slan on Monday. What time on Monday? Have you set yet, or should we just keep a weather eye out for your character creation? I have my Night of the Living Dead series started on my channel. New videos every other day or so. Yes, and Rob did a great dive, and I was watching and sort of at one point lost track of it just because busy, but did a great job of going through the Beckme books just one at a time and sorting them all out. Anyway, Mr. Fleetwood, thank you very much for joining. And
gave me motivation to actually do it. I've been stalling.
Got 30% of the way there. 30% of the way there.
Oh boy.
Haven't said it yet. Probably early afternoon, unless real life gets in the way. Yeah, I hear you. All right, so go check out the channels of the folks who have channels because they're cool. And I will see you on the other side. I got to go get 3 monkeys into bed. So have a good night, all.
It's challenging.